Complementary angles. So our first type of relationship, complementary angles. Focus. Complementary angles are two or more, maybe it's three. Two or more angles two or more angles. Do you see how that looks like an angle? So I don't have to write the word angles. If you want to write the word angle, go for it. Two or more angles that have a sum. Two or more angles that have a sum. What does the word sum mean? Added together. So let's put that in parentheses. A sum, right, when we add, of 90 degrees. Two or more angles that have a sum of 90 degrees. So there are really, really simple types of questions about complementary angles. For example, here's two angles, and together, those two angles, here's one angle, right? And then here's the other angle. And together, those two angles make 90 degrees. So if I said this angle was 27 degrees, could you figure out what the other angle is? You need to have this written down. If I told you that that green angle that I just wrote, again, your paper should look like mine. If I told you that that green angle I just wrote down was 27 degrees, raise your hand to tell me. Who could tell me? How do I figure out what that pink angle is? What the bigger of those angles would be? What could I do, Jordan? Perfect, because I know that together, blank plus blank must equal 90. Do you agree with that? Yeah. And one of them is 27. So Jordan said I could do 90 minus 27 to get my unknown angle measurement. What is this pink angle? 63 degrees. Just keep your feet flat on the ground. You're fine. So here we go. Let's start talking about these because some of these are going to be really easy and straightforward. Others are going to be a little bit harder. This is an easy example. If you look here, I know that something plus something, Alex, go to the tables, please, equals 90. I know that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 90. I know that angle 1 is x, and I know that angle 2 is 37. So 37 and x. Together they make 90. So can you figure out what x equals?
Yeah, just subtract it.
Yeah, just subtract it. This is, I mean, we don't even need to write anything for this problem, right?
That's fine.
It just is a subtraction. It's the inverse. It's a one-step problem. Yeah, 90 minus 37 is 53. So 53 degrees. This next one right here looks a little bit harder. How many angles are there? But still, I'm going to add 3 angles together. So let's write it down. 1 angle plus 2 angle plus 3 angle is going to equal 90. Again, you should be writing this down. Brooke, will you come sit right here? Yep. My first angle is x plus 3. My second angle is x minus 1. And my third angle is x plus 1. I have 3 angles in this problem instead of 2 angles. But it's still the same process. All 3 angles have a sum of 90 degrees. However, there's some algebra in this. We just got done with a unit about multi-step equations, correct? So let's combine like terms. 1x plus 1x plus 1x. What does that equal? 3x. And then I have positive 3 minus 1 plus 1. What's 3 minus 1? What's 3 minus 1? 2. Plus 1 is 3. So plus 3, I know, equals 90. Can you solve for x now? How? Minus 3. Minus 3. So 3x equals 87. Am I done yet?
No.
What do you need?
Divide.
Divide by 3. What does x equal? 21. 29. Sorry. X equals 29. Now, ladies and gentlemen, x equals 29. But can you tell me what this angle measures? 32. Because 29 plus 3, x plus 3 is 32. What's this one? 28. And what's this one? Can you double check in your calculator that 32 plus 28 plus 30 equals 90? I mean, that's a good way to check it, right? All right, this one's a little bit harder to see. So I'm going to zoom in quite a bit. It just didn't copyright. It blurred. Oh, why does it have so much stuff going on? It's not that scary.
It looks like
Oh, wait. All right. So, if we look, though, this is just 90 degrees, right? And here's the heart. What? There's no cap on this? This is what we're looking at. Later on in the unit, we'll get to the point where we can do everything in there. But right now, all I'm looking at is right here. So yes, it looks scary, but it's really not. Because I have 90 degrees, right? So I'm going to do angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 1, and angle 2. There are only 2 in that picture. Equal 90. And this guy is 40. So what's this guy? 50. Now later on, we will soon learn how to do this angle, and this angle, and this angle, and this angle. We'll get there. It's just not yet.
that's a lot of angles.
It is a lot of angles. All right. Next one. Complementary angles. So that means angle, I'll switch colors. Angle 1 plus angle 2, because there are only two angles in this problem, equals 90 degrees. What's angle 1? What are my numbers? What's my measurement? X plus 8?
Yeah.
That's my first angle. What's my second angle? 2x. And I can combine like terms. 1x plus 2x is 3x. What do I do with this plus 8? Eventually I'll inverse operations, but can I put it right here? Because it doesn't have any like terms. And then I'm going to draw a line down the equal sign. And I get 3x equals 82. What does x equal? I'd use a calculator. What? 27.3. Let's look. 27.3 repeating. 90 minus 8 divided by 3. 27.3 repeating. Could you figure out what this angle is?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, what's x?
Add
27.3 repeating plus 8. Well, what's 27 plus 8? 35.
Yeah.
0.3 repeating.
It's just never gonna stop repeating.
It's never going to stop repeating. That's okay, though. It's just a repeating decimal, right?
It's so long.
Could you do 90 minus 35 to figure out the other one? Or could you do 27.3 times 2 to figure out this one? What's this angle? 54.6 repeating. They're still workable, even though that's a repeating decimal. All right, try this one. Two angles, add them together, right? Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 90 degrees. Does it matter which of these two values goes in the first spot and which one goes in the second spot? Nope. If I do 7x minus 9 and then 4x in the second spot, or you could flip-flop them and do 4x and 7x minus 9 in the second one. Doesn't matter. Let's combine like terms. 7x's plus 4x's is 11x's minus 9 equals 90. Now what? Add 9, then divide by 11. Excellent, you guys. What does x equal? 9. Can you figure out each angle? Figure it out. 7 times 9 minus 9 is 54. And 4 times 9 is 36. Let's try this guy. X plus 4 is my first angle, plus 3x plus 2 is my second angle, and together they make 90 degrees. I know they make 90 degrees because there's that box in the middle, correct? So I can add 1x plus 3x to get 4x. And I can do 4 plus 2 to get 6. And I can have it equal 90 because I have one angle plus its other angle. Together they have a sum of 90. Then this is a two-step equation. And hopefully some of us are getting to the point, or are already at the point, that we don't have to show our work to solve a two-step equation. We just kind of start using our calculator. It's okay to show your work. I still do. Oh, finally I got my 21. I've been waiting. Am I done?
No.
What's this angle?
That's 25.
25. If you didn't want to substitute down here, could you do 90 minus 25 to find out the other angle? Yeah. So if this one's 25, what's the other angle?
65.
Perfect.